Hello, everyone. My name's Robert Hugh Morgan. I'm the University Organist at Stanford University, and I'm delighted to welcome you to this week's recital. Over these coming weeks, I'm going to perform for you the 6 sonatas of Johann Sebastian Bach. These sonatas, sometimes referred to as trio sonatas, are some of his trickiest organ works, in spite of their only being written for 3 voices, one in the right hand, one in the left, one in the pedals. We know, however, that these were designed as teaching works for his eldest son, Wilhelm Friedemann Bach. Here's a quotation from Bach's first biographer, Johann Nicolaus Forkel, and I quote, "Bach composed them for his eldest son, Wilhelm Friedemann, who, by practicing them, prepared himself to be the great organist he later became. It is impossible to say enough about their beauty. They were written when the composer was in his full maturity and can be considered his principal work of this kind," unquote. These sonatas were completed by Bach in the late 1720s. By this time, he was now working in Leipzig as the Kapellmeister, the director of music of the Thomaskirche. Luckily enough, the sources of these sonatas are all autograph sources. They're all written in Bach's own hand. The interesting thing is that many of these movements were recycled from other works. Only the 6th sonata was written specifically for this set as an organ work. The 4th sonata, which I'm playing for you today, falls into 3 movements in common with the other sonatas. I've mentioned previously that Bach was a great recycler. Here's one of those instances, in that the first movement of this sonata also exists as a sinfonia from his cantata number 76, which is scored for oboe d'amore, viola da gamba, and continuo. It's an absolute quotation. The second movement is, in my opinion, the most beautiful movement of all of the 6 sonatas. The combination of the stepwise opening figure contrasting with a wider ranging melody creates a work that I think is just sublime. If this sonata contains my favorite movement, for me it also contains what I think is the most difficult movement to play. This third movement is not long, but goodness me, the textures are so crystalline and everything is so buoyantly dynamic that you really do have to have your wits about you. Of course, it sounds rather straightforward. One early written reference to these sonatas says the following, and I quote, "There still exists 6 of these trio sonatas by him for the organ, for 2 manuals and pedal, that are so beautiful, so new and rich in invention that they will never age, but will outlive all changes of fashion in music." All of what you hear in these recitals are performances which are recorded in Memorial Church over the years, some of them at Sunday services, some of them at concerts, so if you hear background noise, that's why. I do hope that you will enjoy this great music. Thank you so much for listening. Be well, take care, and stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.